it's supposed to feel.
What's good, everybody, and welcome back to the channel for another episode of our Madden 23 expansion draft-only franchise here with the Brooklyn Bulls at the midway point of the season, where we will start to preview the draft class. That's how I want to kick off this episode. And as we typically do, we will start with the offensive line for this preview. We'll start with Skylar Simpson, coming in at 6'5", 310 pounds. He is definitely a really good athlete, not in the elite tier, which obviously I really like to see in my offensive linemen. Don't quite have that here with him. Injury and stamina is not great. That's going to be a theme throughout this class. I've kind of taken a look at a lot of the players, and a lot of the players that I previewed early before I kind of got to the week 8 where you can see a lot of the stuff. A lot of the players that I liked, they ended up being pretty injury prone. Seems like a pretty injury prone class, which you don't love to see. Joe Lucas, though, 6'6", 310, 21 years old. He is an elite athlete. Good to great strength and acceleration with great to elite speed. F injury, though, is going to be a major drawback for him. We can get him a little bit later. He could be, our second round pick. F injury offensive line. It's just a tough sell, but it's also been like these really athletic offensive linemen have been so elusive for us in this franchise. Don't like any left guards in this class. Do not like any centers. Right guard, I like Jalen Spencer, 22 years old, out of Ohio State. Doesn't quite have the speed, but definitely has the strength and the acceleration. Another guy, injury and stamina is not in a great place either, but looks to be a really solid player. Could be a good third round pick. And then lastly here, but highest ranked on the draft board, is Tavon Perriman, who good but not great athlete, terrible at injury and stamina. It's just going to be a theme here with the class. It certainly was with the offensive line. But in terms of the gameplay for this episode, I think Week 9 against the Dolphins is more intriguing to me than Week 10 against the Patriots. So that's going to be the game that we'll play. Going into the weekly strategy, the Dolphins are starting Shane McCain with James Robinson there. We're going to try to defend the short pass. If it's anything like the Tua playbook, it's probably going to be a lot of short passes in there, maybe short to intermediate. We'll run the ball inside ourselves. And then we'll switch out these players. They are now 85 overall. Want to get some other players up in there. Clayton Godfrey, I think I'd like to get some boosts for. And then David Cooper as well. So this is our new look focus player. Now that we got those two superstars up to 85 overall. Checking for injuries on the weekly strategy. We come up with perfect health. That's something that you got to appreciate. Decent bit of upgrades here as well prior to this Miami game. Quickbanks gets some decent upgrades there for him. Trevor Hall. Just need to increase his abilities as a run blocker. Get to strength and 3 run block power. That'll do it. Would like just run block, just the base rating to come up, but we'll take what we're getting there. Raymond Coleman is up to a scheme fit now, gets a couple deep route. Now it's his deep route routing has caught up to the rest of his route running. We just need to work on him, I think, more well-rounded. I think we've pumped enough into him for, deep route only. I think now we can maybe start to balance what we're putting into him in terms of upgrades. Jelani Graves already up. This is what, his 5th upgrade already for Jelani? He gets block, shed, man coverage, pursuit, tackle, awareness. All those things you like to see. Awareness is in a pretty nice spot, if I do say so myself. These last 3 guys we will allow to upgrade themselves. And let's get into this Miami Dolphins game. Here in Brooklyn. Pretty good jersey matchup, I'd say. I love the Dolphins all whites. We got the all blues rolling ourselves. Steinbeck coming off a pretty insane game in simulation. Our playbook apparently likes to target him in simulation even more than like Lewis Smart, and it's more or less the same playbook, just with a lot of the quarterback runs taken out because we don't have Brandon Nash, but Quincy Miles trots out, bringing the boys behind him, the offensive line. This is a matchup that I think is going to be tough defensively, but I am fairly confident we'll be able to move the ball offensively. I just think we're at the point offensively where we have to face a really good defense for me to be really worried. Let's get into this game. 3rd and long here on the first possession. Don't love to start a game with a 3 and out. Steinbeck can't quite get to the first down yardage, though. It will be a 3 and out. Obviously not a great start. Defense with an opportunity to force a quick 3 and out on their own. If we can get a stop here on 3rd down, and we will do just that. Danny Goodrich gets in the way, tried to give Caleb Von Richardson a pick, just didn't work out. Brooklyn unable to get a lot of momentum on the first drive. They're going to go deep here to Burgess. He has a step. Can we hit him? We do! Burgess down the sideline will score a touchdown, Brooklyn. One-on-one press coverage against Burgess. You are liable to get burned. Quincy Miles with a beautiful deep ball. Hits him in stride. Didn't have a ton of space, but had just enough for Quincy Miles to hit his man. We get the quick score. Miami will start from the 25 with a give to Elijah Mitchell. He has some space. Picks up 6. 3rd and 2 after a couple of runs. They might just run 3 times in a row here. They will. Caleb Von Richardson is there in the backfield. Rakeem McKinney forced him outside into Richardson's waiting arms. Nice job by the defense. Before we get any further into this game, I would like to preview this team. Forgot to do it. I've been trying to do it pre-game because I like just seeing like their player cards. But McCain is a 74 overall. He's star dev. Elijah Mitchell. Looks like James Robinson was injured in practice, which is why Mitchell gets the nod here. And our defense has forced 2 3 and outs. And when you're playing Hill and Waddle, it's hard to do that. But they are playing a pretty inexperienced quarterback. Got a couple of good tight ends. Good young left tackle here. Offensive line is really solid. They don't have any maybe like standout players, but they got a bunch of really solid ones. Defensively, Wilkins is a really good interior player. Chubb on the edge. And this is why I'm pretty confident we can have a decent game. I mean, Javon Holland is really good, but no real standouts on their defense. Really, their wide receiver unit is what makes this team so dangerous. We will stick with Grimes on 2nd and 6. He gets past the first defender, falls forward past midfield. That was looking a little dangerous there, but it worked out for us. We'll slow Lovelock into the game. He'll get a carry here. He gets just enough to pick up the last yard needed for the conversion. 3rd and 10 in kind of borderline field goal range here. That's a risky throw, and it's incomplete. We forced to attempt a 55-yarder here from Matias. Oh, that might not have enough power. I kind of short-armed that one. Turns out it has plenty of power. We'll extend our lead to 10-0. Back to pass. Miami's got his man out on the flat. Catch and run yardage will get Miami's first down of this game. 3rd and 12. That's a crow route. But Waddle had to come short of the sticks to get the separation from Goodrich. And that allowed Jelani Graves to come make the tackle short of 1st down yardage. Miami's forced to punt yet again. We are just 2 for 7 here as we get to 3rd and 8. This zone defense has been hard to find the holes against, but Steinbach has the yardage to avoid yet another 3 and out. 2nd down under center this time. Quick out to Burgess. He's got the space to run after the catch a little bit to the 41-yard line. Dolphins showing aggressive double gap blitz. We'll give it to Grimes after it, and this has been our best run play today, is running the trap against the double gap blitz. Couple incompletions and a hole that put us in a tough 3rd and 20 spot here. And we had a guy. We just couldn't get the throwaway, dude. Come on. What is this? How did... It just took too long, but these defenders ran into each other. He was wide. 3rd and 7. Bulls defense has been balling out, and Kovacs misfires once again. He's not had a good start, and we get off the field quickly. Starting the drive from the 21. It will be a give to Lovelock. Just enough of a nudge there from Lovelock, from his brother, Johnny. Just bring him past 1st down. 2nd down. The throw off the mark, but Lovelock adjusts past the sticks and into Miami territory. 3rd down and 10. Coleman comes up and makes the catch in traffic. It was a one-on-one shot. You trust our guys in that scenario. Completing passes has been difficult today for some reason. And we're out of the reach of Steinbach. It was tight coverage anyway. Forced into yet another field goal. We just can't find completions in this game. We're like, what, 7 for 20 at this rate? Not great. Field goal is good. And Mitchell with the give. He fumbled the ball, but the offensive lineman Matthews was able to hop on it. Dolphins keep possession. Give to Elijah Mitchell. He's shaking past guys, and he keeps. This is Elijah Mitchell, bro. We ain't playing freaking Earl Campbell out here. What the heck? Tackle him, bro. Oh, man, dude, the tackling is so rough on this team. Not even slants is working. What is up with this coverage, man? Wide open is Steinbach downfield. He can't shake past the safety, but he gets up. Massive gain. Our completion percentage is terrible, but our yards per attempt is still really good. On second down, we go to Grimes. That's a nice block by Ramirez on the second level. Gets him first down yardage and more to the 25-yard line. Miles all alone in the backfield here. Goes to Steinbach, who makes the catch at the 12-yard line. Good tight window throw there. 3rd and 10. Been tough to find space to throw here inside the 20. Try to hit Lovelock. He will gain 9.5. That puts us in a 4th and inches. I think we go for this. Big packaging for the Bulls. We're going to do something we never do. Give to Hopkins. He has the first down. Can't get it into the end zone. Fullback stays in the game on 1st and goal from the 1. Grimes gets into the end zone. Touchdown. Brooklyn, our lead extends. 3rd and 8. Got a guess pass here. Kovacs to the outside, off the mark for Jalen Waddle with Danny Goodrich in coverage. I'm going to get the ball back. Bad run to start. Puts us in 2nd and 12. Going over the middle to Lovelock. He makes the catch going to the ground. That'll bring us to the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 10. And Steinbach makes the leaping grab. Stays in bounds. We'll keep the chains moving. 55 seconds left in the half. And what a throw. Holy, we'll take our first time out. What a throw by Miles there. That was risky, but what happened, like what I envisioned that throw to be, was exactly what ended up happening. A lot of slants on this play. 36 seconds left. We'll throw it away. 4th and 3. The offense stays out on the field. We've got Lovelock in the flat. He's got the first down again. Didn't get the touchdown, but we got the 4th down conversion. 2nd and goal from the 1. This might be a terrible idea. Dude, get off of the... Goodness. Wide open, but he's sitting there glitching on the defensive line. We get a touchdown regardless. Works out for us barely in the end. Extend the lead to 20 points. A 27-point first half. We threw the ball a ton. But with this kind of lead, we might have to throw much in the second half. 3rd and 9. Kovacs. Hit as he released this off the mark again. The defensive line has been feasting in this game. Constantly pressuring Kovacs. Forcing another Miami punt. 3rd and 2. Bulls bring in fullback. Trying to pick up the conversion. We'll get just enough from Rashad Grimes to move the chains. Now 3rd and 12. Underneath to Coleman. He gets us up to 4th and 1. At the 47, I am inclined to go for this. Bulls keeping the offense out. On 4th and 1, Grimes will get the first down. Bringing the fullback into the game and pounding it up the middle. Bulls only need 1 here. We'll check to the run, just like the light box we're seeing. And Lovelock's got space. He'll gain 9, much past the first down marker. Run game continues here. Grimes gets up to the 20. Very well blocked on that play. Run game's been working for us. 1st and 10. Bringing Cheeks out, and he gets a key block. Springing Grimes, he's got a touchdown again. What a block there by Cheeks, and then downfield as well. I think that was probably Deacon Burgess, because he's an insane blocker. No, that Deacon Burgess was on the outside. Who was that? Johnny Lovelock. There you go. Give Johnny Lovelock some credit for that block. Gives us a touchdown. We almost ran nothing but runs all the way down the field there. And the pitch is to Elijah Mitchell, but Rakeem McKinney does not get blocked. That's a loss of 6. Big time play. Now from the 19, Kovacs. He's got a man downfield. That's the tight end. I forget his name, but that's first down yardage. Dime packaging for the Bulls. And that's going to be a late hit. Going to be a late hit on Rakeem McKinney, but worth taking a shot at the quarterback, honestly. They got the first down anyway. 3rd and 4. Not 3rd and 4. That was last play. What am I talking about? From the 34. Wow, Tyreek Hill is fast. He scores on that. He is so freaking fast. Holy. Look at that boy scoot. I was excited to get Jelani Graves a free shot to the quarterback. Atkinson gets burned. I mean, it's tough to guard Tyreek Hill. Almost kicks Watkins on his back flip. Why it's so difficult to get a completion against this team is beyond my comprehension, if I'm being honest. And every single play, it's under pressure. Like, we try to get a route concept going, and we just can't because the offensive line can't block. 3rd and 1. Oh, that was a play action. We were going to kill the quarterback. Instead, it's a first down run.
Ready.
The pitch is to Elijah Mitchell, and Caleb Richardson is there. Beats the block. Loss of 4. Great play. 3rd quarter clock is winding down. Pushing Kovacs out. What is that bullshit? Oh, whatever. 4th quarter begins after a total Madden bailout on 3rd and long. Screen set up for Mitchell. He is caught up by Sidney Watkins. He won't gain anything. Dolphins very much so spread out on 3rd down. And that's knocked away. Great coverage there, but the Dolphins are going for it. Fourth and 3. It's tipped at the line. Incomplete. Sidney Watkins gets his hands in the way, or at least I assume his hands. It could have gone off his face mask, honestly. Grimes, nice block there by Irving, our fullback. Swings Grimes for first down and gets him over 100 yards on the day. 2nd and 8, fullback remains in the game. This time they're faking it. Dolphins seem to be ready for the fake. Coleman, though, able to find the soft spots. Make the grab. Puts us up to 25. 3rd and 4. Nobody in the backfield with Miles here. I thought that Lovelock was the whip route, and then it was Steinbach. Steinbach was open on the whip route. Either way, we'll be able to get a field goal here. I just didn't know my play, apparently. Yeah, I thought Steinbach was going on the in, and then Lovelock was going on the whip route, but I was wrong. 37-14. We'll just simulate this one out. Let the boys finish it. That will be the final score as well. Really good game. I think easily our best defensive performance of the year. It was really 2 big plays, right? I mean, you don't want to give up big plays, but like on a play-to-play basis, this defense was so good. Quincy Miles, we had a lot of trouble completing passes in today's game, but we got big plays when we did complete them. No picks. I love. Grimes was heavily involved. We're seeing more of a leaning on Grimes rather than maybe last year. I was trying to maybe split these a little bit more. This year, I think Grimes is better. Burgess goes over 100 yards. Get a lot of people involved. These are kind of this is our big 4, and almost every target's going to go through one of these 4 players. Not going to really target our backs very little in this game. Steinbach allowed to catch. Ramirez with 3 pancakes. He's out here just destroying dudes. Rakeem McKinney got a sack. No picks in this game. A couple TFLs for both of our stud edge rushing players. Oh, no, you can't really call Rakeem McKinney an edge rusher. He plays interior a lot. He does a lot of his damage on the interior as well. But got an upgrade here for Spencer Cheeks. And then Pharaoh plays for us a little bit in dime, but we will allow him to upgrade himself. That improves us to 6-3 on the year, looking really good. We have a breakout quarterback chance, but we can't play this game. Can we get Quincy Miles up to X Factor in simulation? 400 yards or 4 touchdowns. Well, we already know. That's not what I meant to do. We already previewed this guy. I meant to go to weekly strategy. We already know what we're going to do for our weekly strategy is throw up medium. That's been kind of the simulation meta. We'll try to defend medium throw too, see if it works. Rave still hasn't played enough snaps to reveal his dev trade, apparently. I don't know why he wouldn't. But could be a really big episode with Quincy Miles potentially becoming an X-Factor quarterback in week 10 of his rookie year. Let's do these upgrades real quick. I think Danny Goodrich could use a little bit of zone coverage. Now that he's past the 85 overall threshold, probably work on making him a little bit more well-balanced. That's a good upgrade. Base of 88 man and 84 zone. I like where that's at. Probably one more zone to get him over that 85 threshold. And then we'll go back to John Atkinson. He could also use some zone coverage. He could also just use some talent. I mean, he didn't get burnt a lot today. He was the guy covering Tyreek Hill on the touchdown, but like, I'm not going to blame him for missing on Tyreek Hill. But nice, no block shed. Sick. But yeah, this was probably one of his better games, just in terms of like our defense played well, so it wasn't getting burnt toast. Our defensive line was eating this last game. So just as a factor of that, I think John Atkinson played like one of his better games, even though I don't think he made a ton of plays. He just wasn't getting burnt as often as he normally does. Can Quincy Miles get either 400 yards or 4 touchdowns? Considering, okay, we did end up, that was a touchdown pass to Deacon Burgess, 37 yards out. You love to see it. But considering we only have 1 touchdown here as we get into the fourth quarter, I don't think we're going to get that scenario. Can we get the win, though? We're going to overtime, but the Patriots win in overtime. It is a pretty talented team. We saw their 88 offense and 87 defense, I think, or maybe the other way around. Just enough to beat us here at home. Ends up with 3 touchdowns, but you needed 4, not even close yardage-wise. Our 3 receivers all caught. This is Steinbach's worst simulation game. He's usually killing it. We allowed a ton of sacks. That's kind of looks like the reason why things didn't go our way. But that'll end off this episode going 1-1 once again. 1-1 once again. All right. But still looking pretty good. Still remain at the top of our division at 6-4. Nobody has a losing record though, so one bad episode, we could be all the way at the bottom, honestly. So, got to keep on top of it. Got the Jets and the Texans, a couple of away games next episode. That's all I have for this one. So, stay tuned for this next episode. It looks like it could be an easy 2-0 episode for us, but you got to play the games to figure it out if it could be. See, now we do lose the division lead. The Browns are at first at 6-3, so Back soon with another episode, and I will see you then.